and welcome to my kitchen. I'm so glad you're here to join me. Today, we are making my mom's potato salad. Now, let me tell you, my mom makes a mean potato salad and she only makes it on holidays. So I know when the holidays roll around, I get to eat my mom's potato salad. And let me tell you, the longer it sits, the better it gets. All right, now we're cooking together, but at any point I get ahead of you, hit the pause button and catch up to me when you're ready. Before we begin, prepare a large bowl with an ice bath for your eggs. All right, let's get cooking. I've got 3 pounds of russet potatoes here. We're gonna peel our potatoes. Making sure there's no skin left over. Russet potatoes are a sturdy potato, and it's just a typical Southern potato. My mom always likes to use russet potatoes for her potato salad, mainly because it's a cheaper option, and it's just a Southern way of doing it. But I've made potato salad with red potatoes. I've made potato salad with sweet potatoes. So whatever potato you prefer, you can make the same recipe with. All right. Our second potato. If you have smaller potatoes and it's still equal 3 pounds, that's fine. I just have 3 larger potatoes. So each of these potatoes weigh about 1 pound. Every time I peel potatoes, I always think how I originally learned how to peel potatoes, and that's with a good old paring knife. My grandmother never had a peeler in her house. I learned the old-fashioned way. But needless to say, I'm very happy that I have found a peeler. We're going to discard the peel. Now we're going to cut our potatoes into 1-inch cubes. Now, I don't have a system per se of cutting potatoes. I just slice them in half like this and just go across 1, 2, 3, and then go down the middle. Like that. So you should have cubes about this size, about 1 inch. My mom's potato salad is just, I don't know, something that she puts in there, maybe some magic fairy dust or something. It's just something about it. It's just the flavors, the mustard, the mayo, the seasoning, the pickled relish. So it's a little sweet, a little tangy, but super flavorful. And one thing about my mom's potato salad, her potatoes were never really the same size. And she said she does that on purpose. And that's because you get a variation of texture. So some may be a little softer than the other. So it's a little soft and a little crunchy. Or maybe she never did it on purpose and it just worked out and she just kept running with it. And the great thing about this recipe is not only is it good for the holidays, but for like summer cookouts, barbecues. All right, that should be your last potato. Let's head over to the sink and add cold water. I'm adding enough cold water to cover the top of the potatoes. Let's get our heat on. I'm gonna put this on high because we want our water to start boiling. Grab some salt, about 2 heavy pinches of salt. Okay, let that come to a boil. Grab 6 eggs, put them in your pot. Head over to your sink. Cover with cold water. All right, eggs are covered. All right, turn your heat on. We're gonna bring this to a boil, so have your heat on high. And we're gonna let it boil for about 12 minutes. Hit pause, and I'll meet you back here when it's done. So let's turn our heat off. Grab some mitts. Let's go to the sink. We're gonna drain our potatoes. Run some cold water on top. Stop the cooking. Let's turn the heat off. Grab your ice bath and place your eggs inside the bowl. This is cooling down your eggs and it's going to make it easier to peel. So those eggs were cooking for about 12 minutes. Okay. Grab your boiled eggs. All right, we're going to let our eggs chill until it's cool enough to handle. The eggs are cooled. We're just going to peel each egg. The trick to peeling a perfect egg is that you want to make sure that you get that skin off. You see, this skin is super tough, so you want to make sure you get that off. Once you get that skin off, it just peels right on off. The best eggs to boil and peel are older brown eggs because the older eggs, the membrane comes off much easier. What I like to do is after I peel the egg, I like to dip it in the water to make sure all of the shell is off. I've seen people roll an egg like this. They say it makes the skin come off easy. We'll see. I like my old way, but nah, it doesn't make a difference. Nah. Well, hold on. And you also want to make sure that you don't press too hard or firmly on your egg. And you want to I like to use this part of my thumb to help get that shell off. So it's just like you press not too hard and roll. All right, so that was our last egg. Let's clean our workstation. Grab another bowl. And let's dice our eggs. Just a rough chop. Let me show you what my mom used to do. Old school, since we're talking about my mom's potato salad, she would get a knife. She would get her egg and go down horizontal diagonally and come across and just down in the bowl. That's what my mom did. Hey, you know what? That might be a little easier. Since we're making mom's potato salad, let's do it mom's way. Now, I decided to do it my mom's way, but please chop the eggs any way you like. So grab that bowl, go down the center, cut across, cut across. Making mom proud. I don't need no cutting board, girl. Just cut the egg up in your hand. I can hear it now. I know you guys at home probably have your parents' voices in your head too. You're like, oh gosh, I sound just like my mom. Oh gosh, I sound just like my dad. I can hear it. All right. Clean your work area, put your eggs down, and let's get ready to chop some veggies. De-seed the bell pepper, we just need the skin. What I like to do is take my bell pepper and go around. Okay? We don't need this part. Discard it. We'll just do a rough chop because we're putting all of our veggies in the food processor, so don't worry about dicing it small. Put that to the side. Same thing with the onion, just chopping it roughly because it's going into the food processor. Now you can find a very small onion, but if your onion is like medium to large, all you need is half. So I'm not going to use this half. 2 ribs of celery. Again, big chops. I'm going to put our veggies in a food processor. If you do not have a food processor, don't worry. You can just finely dice these yourself. Okay. And we're just going to let it run until it gets fine. No big chunks left. Okay. And you're probably looking at it like, oh, that's a lot of juice and that looks mushy. That's the best part of the seasoning. That's seasoning in there, so don't worry about that. That's the good stuff. Potatoes have cooled. Remove your blade. Add your veggies directly in a bowl with the potatoes. Okay, move that out of the way. Add your eggs to the bowl. Okay. Put this to the side. Grab another bowl. Now we're going to make my house seasoning. It's my all-purpose house seasoning, and I tell you, it goes great on anything. It's going to go really great in this potato salad. A teaspoon of onion powder into a bowl. A teaspoon of sweet paprika. A teaspoon of garlic powder. A teaspoon of kosher salt. And a teaspoon of black pepper. Grab a fork, give it a mix. Set this to the side, grab another bowl. No, don't grab another bowl. Grab the same bowl you had your eggs in. We're gonna conserve our dishes because we don't want to wash all those dishes at the end. Add about a cup of mayo. We're gonna add about a tablespoon of yellow mustard, about a tablespoon of sweet relish, a heavy tablespoon, and a pinch of sugar. Get a fork, mix it up. Okay. All right, to this bowl, let's add a few pinches of the house seasoning. Okay. Grab your bowl with the potatoes, eggs, and veggies. Add the mayo mixture. Grab a wooden spoon and just give it a mix. You want to mix from the bottom to the top. And it's okay if the eggs break up in there. That's the point, that the yolk is going to give this potato salad some texture. All right, so what I like to do and what my mom likes to do is taste at this point. You taste and adjust. Okay. I think it could use more seasoning. If you like it just like this, leave it as is. But for me, I'm just gonna add a little bit more of my house seasoning. And I think it also could use a pinch more sugar. Give it a stir, and I like to give it a taste one last time before transferring it into a serving bowl. All right, one more taste. That's good. That's great. All right, so grab your serving bowl. Okay. Put it in there. Now this is old school potato salad, y'all. This is not the store-bought stuff. Now, no shade to the store-bought stuff, but you're in good hands with this recipe. All right, I like to dress it up right before serving. And I told you, the longer this sits, the better it's gonna taste. I got some fresh parsley here. So I'm gonna give it a rough chop. Sprinkle it on top. And also, what my mom likes to do is take some paprika and just sprinkle it on top, just like that. This looks great to me, but the true judge is my mom. I'm gonna call her on video chat, guys. Okay, so Mom, I made your potato salad. I'm doing it for Food Network Kitchen. We got folks cooking at home with me. I'm trying to show them your recipe, so I want to know, in your honest opinion, how this looks. Did I come close?
Yeah, it looks good, but what does it taste like?
It tastes good. I think I like it. Okay. Let's see, Ma. I'm gonna turn the camera back around and I'm gonna give it a taste. It's pretty darn close. I think it's close.
Okay.
I mean, but I could never do it like you.
Okay.
Thanks, Mom. Bye. Well, I had a blast, and I hope you all enjoyed cooking along with me, because I definitely enjoyed cooking along with you and Mom. Make sure you hit the bookmark button and save this to your favorite recipes. And also check out my other Southern Thanksgiving recipes right here on Food Network Kitchen. I'll see you next time.